Jai Baba, Chapter 16. There was an old resident of Kalyan by the name of Siddiqui Falke. He had done the pilgrimage of the holy Mecca and Medina and thus was known as Haji. A Haji is one who has performed the pilgrimage to Mecca and Medina and has followed all the rules and tenets laid down while performing the pilgrimage and after. He came to Shirdi and resided facing the Chowdi, seated in the open courtyard of Masjid-I. He wanted to be accepted by Baba Sai, but for some reason, Baba ignored the old Haji. Month after month passed, and Sainatha kept ignoring the poor man. This went on for 9 months. Not only did Baba ignore the Haji, but also wouldn't allow the man to climb up the steps of Masjid-I. The people of Shirdi were perplexed. Why would Baba prevent somebody from meeting him? And why would Baba ignore the man for 9 full months? The old Haji was heartbroken. He really did not know what to do. How does one convince God in human form? How does one appease the God-man? He had no idea what he had done wrong for Baba to ignore his very existence so calmly. What sin had he committed that he could not even set foot inside Masjid-I? The Haji kept wondering what he could do to appease Baba. The simple village folk gathered and came to the conclusion that the only way Baba would be convinced of acknowledging the Haji was if Shama, Baba's faithful, would intervene on behalf of the Haji. Only Shama, Madhav Rao, will be able to convince Baba. You cannot enter Lord Shiva's temple without first bowing down to Nandi, Shiva's beloved bull and foremost devotee. Thus, in the same way, this Haji will not be able to get the grace of Baba without Shama's intervention. It was common knowledge that if you wanted to meet Baba privately or wanted Baba's guidance, the best and the surest way out was to get Shama involved. This was a tried and tested method that always worked. Baba had a fondness for Shama, and Shama treated Baba more like a beloved friend than the Lord and Master. They had a relationship that went lifetimes into the past. The Haji approached Shama, and the latter decided to intervene, seeing the plight of the former. Shama entered Masjid-I, sat in front of Baba, and then slowly broached the subject. Baba, this Haji is so keen on meeting you, and he has waited patiently for the past 9 months, but you seem to be ignoring him. He is heartbroken. His heart is restless. His mind is agitated. Why don't you have mercy on him and grant him your darshan? Even though he has completed the pilgrimage to Mecca and Medina, he feels that only after you grant him your darshan will his pilgrimage be truly complete. So have mercy on him and speak to him. Shama, you are very innocent and are like a newborn child, said Baba. It is not I who grants permission for an audience, but it is the Fakir, Allah, who decides about who enters this mosque and who does not. Till the Fakir doesn't give permission, nobody can enter Masjid-I. I am not part of this process to decide who enters or who doesn't. The Fakir decides. Remember always that only those who have been granted permission will enter Masjid-I, Dwarkamai. As you insist so much, ask him if he will meet me near the well, Barvi. If he wants to meet me there, I shall meet him for your sake. Shama left quickly, asked the Haji, who immediately agreed, and then Shama returned. Yes, Baba, he will meet you near the well. Good. Now go and ask him another question. Will he give me 40,000 rupees to be paid in 4 parts? Remember, in those days, 40,000 rupees was a huge sum. Shama returned and told Baba, he is willing to pay 10 times more than the amount. Baba nodded, sighed, muttered, I am going to cut a goat in Masjid-i. Ask him if he wants the bone covered with thick meat or does he want the testicles of the goat. Shama returned and told Baba, he says that he would rather have a small crumb from the mud vessel which you keep outside, with food collected by you from the 5 households. On hearing this, Baba got terribly upset. He flew into a rage. He threw all the pots, pans and mud vessels out of the mosque. He bit his own hand and rushed outside the mosque. He approached the Haji and lifted his kafni in front of the Haji and shouted, who do you think you are? You are filled with pride. You seem to be proud of your old age and your pilgrimage to Mecca and Medina. Your pride also creeps into the way you read the Holy Quran. Don't try and get smart with me. You do not know who I am. Baba then began to abuse the Haji. The swear words used can't be reproduced here, but the words were harsh and coarse. After a while, Baba calmed down and approached the holy mosque. Just next to the entrance, there was a lady selling mangoes. Baba, as usual, haggled with her for a while, then bought all the mangoes and sent them to the Haji. He entered the holy mosque, then came out again and approached the completely confused Haji. The poor man did not understand what was going on. First Baba abused him, left, right and center. Then Baba sent mangoes to him. Now Baba approached him with a handful of money. Baba started to put the notes one by one in the Haji's hand. Baba handed over a total of 55 rupees to the Haji. After this incident, Baba accepted the Haji. In fact, he grew very fond of the old man. The old man had the opportunity to eat with Baba too. As time passed, on and off, Baba used to give the Haji money for his upkeep. The Haji left Shirdi for a while and then returned, and Baba accepted him back with love. The Haji became a part of Baba's inner circle. Who can understand our beloved Lord and Master? So childlike and so innocent and so mysterious. Peace be to us all. Baba Sai protect us from our own ego and pride always. Jai Sai.